This week's episode of the Good Dude, Good Dad podcast is brought to you by BioPro. Use the link down below plus code GDGD upon checkout, along with Hidden House Coffee. Go to hiddenhousecoffee.com and use code GDGD on your checkout to receive a discount. Now, enjoy the show. Welcome back to the Good Dude, Good Dad podcast. I forgot to hit record the first time. I'm Jordan.
I got no words.
And the dudes are back. We got
Mr. George here. Oh man.
But we just were talking about hats. And speaking of hats, this is our new hat. I did a whole thing on this and it's not gonna work. But I'm gonna drop this hat on our website this week. So go check it out. Or go get the Burritos La Palma hat because
this one.
That
Brand
one's
new.
dope.
That one's pretty sick.
It's just that icon, you know?
Yeah. We're just not gonna relive our whole conversation.
Does he
that
sell
we
them
just had.
in the stores?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not online though, I'm guessing.
I think they have the online too.
Does
I
he
don't
have-
know.
I've never even been to his website. Let's check.
Have you guys had the torta there?
I feel bad because
No.
I still haven't eaten there.
What?
Yeah. I mean, the only time I've had it was when you brought the burritos when we went on our first hunting trip.
Oh.
And I
Honestly,
literally
that's the
burned
best.
my mouth so bad that I had a blister the entire weekend.
Yeah, we got a big camp trip coming, not this coming week, the following.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where are you guys going?
We're going Nevada, Eastern Sierra, Nevada.
Oh, sick.
And
How
then
often do you guys go do that?
It's like our annual trip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We did it last year. We went up the coast to almost to Oregon and
This last year just flew by.
Crazy.
I
much
feel like you
stuff
were-
we've done this year.
Dude, so much stuff. And yet I feel like you were just talking about your trip. Like
Yeah.
going to go on that trip last
Speaking
year.
of, we're supposed to go hunting next month.
We,
Dude, I haven't even shot my bow.
well, you need to get yours fixed. I'm still down.
Okay.
We'll go.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
your life just
I'm done.
completely changed.
Yeah,
isn't it?
but I'm done the beginning of October.
So we plan mid-October then?
Mid-October I could go.
keep talking.
What are you doing?
Looking at stuff.
It's good on you.
I thought I heard a click. Like
Oh.
a
This is why I give you the wide angle. I think everyone's still recording. Anyway,
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
dude, I can't wait to go on a hunt again.
I've been shooting my bow every day.
I'm wondering
Of
if
course,
my
I'm the only
skull's
one
there.
with a compound where I go.
Yeah.
I got all these, you know.
What did they
What?
do to the range
That's where the water pump is
behind it?
for like
Everything.
Santa Ana. So they've been for years been trying to get it all fixed and replaced, and
Yeah.
that's unfortunately the range is where that is.
Yeah. And they
So
do it
there's
right
this crazy
before hunting
construction.
season.
Yeah,
Is the construction done now though?
no, it's even crazier.
They like kind of like shut down it. They shut it down at an angle. So they like basically followed the yard lines down. But then there's some new bales out there I saw when I went.
Yeah,
My bow, I need to take the chronographer?
I have
It is?
that
Do you?
Yeah.
I need to go out and do it because my sights are off so bad.
for your sights because that thing's for the speed.
I know for the speed, but then it'll put the new sticker on.
Oh yeah.
I gotta. So I tried
Did
to.
you crank yours up?
I cranked my bow up. I got new arrows, which I already messed up too. I need to go buy some new arrows too. And then I put on a new sight right before we left. So then I tried, when we got back, I got the new arrows, I dialed it up, and then I tried doing it on my own. And it was like kind of close. And then my bow sat for like 2 months unused. And then I brought it back and it was kind of close, but now it's like not, it's just totally off. So I need
When
to
you don't use
resight
it
my
for a
bow.
bit, the first couple that your string, you gotta
Yeah.
stretch the string a little bit, and I mean you just gotta keep going, and
I just gotta go.
yeah. But we'll get it dialed in. We
What time
gotta
does
set
it?
the
What
new
time does it
chron-
close now? 5.
I mean, I was
6?
there. I've been going after work, almost every day at like 6, and
I think it's
going-
sundown.
Sundown.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I might hit you up because when I finish school, I might just like.
Are
bust-
you school up here?
It's literally in the same parking lot as Angel Stadium.
Dude, just call me and we'll just
I
meet
know.
after.
Yeah, either that or I might go on my lunch break and just go shoot a couple arrows.
Can I just
like at
give you my
noon.
bow then?
Yeah, that's fine.
You
Seriously.
guys just go shoot it for me?
I'm using my other one.
Your other one?
Yeah, I have two.
Yeah, I know you do. Why are you using your other one?
Because I need a restring.
Oh.
Because the problem is like 2 hunts ago, I was checking something and I actually dry fired on my new string, and it just exploded. It was an accident.
Yeah.
So I had to put my old string, because I always save my old string in case something like that. So my old string is on there, and I need to replace it. But the thing is, my other bow is a heavier pound, so it's been.
Have you guys looked at bow prices lately?
No.
With the tariffs and like the steel and the aluminum and everything, they've gone up by like $600. Like I went when I went up to my parents' house. So I went up to my parents' house. There's a famous bow shop up there. So I went in, and dude, this place is like a hole in the wall shop, but it's like I've heard it from a lot of the big names. I'm forgetting what it is off the top of my head, but I went in, and it was like I don't remember the prices, like the actual numbers off the top of my head, but I remember what it used to be because I wanted to get one last year, and then this year it's legitimately that same model is like $500 more expensive.
Yeah, like the standard new versions of the higher ends range between like 14 to 16.
Now they're like 18 to like 23.
And that's just the stuff with no sight.
With nothing.
That's with nothing.
Yeah.
I think the new Matthews, the one that I wanted, was like 23. I was like,
that's just
bare bones bow.
So then you got to sight, rest, everything.
I was
Insane.
like, I mean, granted, my sight's really awesome, so I probably would have just taken it off of the sight I have now. Well, I guess I don't know if I could.
My thing is, if it ain't broke, don't fix. Like
I know.
I'm like, I still have my RX ones.
Yeah, but you have an RX-1. I have a
True
amplified Bowtech.
I have the Ultra.
This is like one thing that kind of like helped me was I was listening to, this sounds so bad. I was listening to Cameron Haynes, and he was like, dude, I didn't have a nice bow for the longest time.
Until he got sponsored.
He's like, I was slaying big bucks with like just crappy like thrift store bow that I bought.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was killing plenty of. He's like, so it's not the bow.
It's not the bow,
it's
man.
not the
People
bow.
At the range, those guys, like on Saturdays, like all the vets and old dudes go, and it's like a month will go by and I'll go and I'm like, oh, I got a new bow. I think they're just bored.
Yeah.
And they got
they talk about the glory days and we're going hunting. There's a few of them that do hunt, but
most of them just talk about going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just want the new, it's like you guys, and then they complain.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's the bow. I'm like, it's not the bow, it's you, man.
Dude, I didn't even get to tell you at my dad's house, when the last time I was out there with the kiddos, my dad and I started setting up a target out there, and we set it out far enough it could be like 100 yards, or you can just walk in, and so he's
That's
like,
how big his place.
Dude, he's got 5 acres, and the way that it's set up,
Is he get turkeys up there?
Yeah, dude.
Why don't we go turkey hunting at his place?
He had a turkey fly into his garage, literally.
We could just go turkey hunting there.
Yeah, but it's like,
is it a neighborhood?
Yeah, it's like a neighborhood. Nah, it's not a It was a farmland, but then they parceled it off, and his neighbor behind him is like kind of a dick. Oh. And then the one to the left and the right are super cool, but there's like nothing on his property. It's like right now it's just like dirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like he mowed down the grass. He found a bunch of deer beds while he was mowing down the grass and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just a little 5-acre square.
I mean, 5 acres is big.
Yeah.
People don't realize how big an acre is.
It is and it isn't. Like it's big, but like when you also stand on it and you look around, you're like, oh, this is 5 acres. Yeah. But at the same time, like if you go to mow it, you're gonna be like wrecked the next day. You're like, dude, this is so big. Yeah. But we sent out a little, and we put that same thing. We put we put hay bales out there in a target for Hudson. I was teaching him how to shoot a BB gun. Mm-hmm. My dad bought him like a lever action and then one with a scope. And we just like set up a little table and him and Harper were shooting. I'll have to show you some pictures.
Yeah,
it was epic.
Cool. I remember you didn't post that though. I remember when you guys were up there doing stuff.
Harper literally is in her princess dress and like boots.
This guy on the phone. Are we in the middle of a podcast?
I'm looking at the bows now.
Oh.
The Hoyt Alpha, the RX-9, it starts at 2,100.
Yeah.
Dude, they've done 9.
The RX-9 Ultra?
Since the 1. And I still have my 1s.
Dude, the RX-9 Ultra is 2,200. Just bare.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
The Alpha X, what I have, but they have the 2 now. The Alpha X2 starts at $1,500, just for the thing.
Yeah.
I think mine was
11.
11. So $400
11. That was without anything.
without
on it.
anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
dude,
like Cam, like in those, they
Yeah.
get bows given to them.
I know.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying is like,
That's why they like. I'm sure Cam's comfortable with a bow, and he's like, I could use this bow for the rest of my life.
yeah.
Dude, for that RX9, you're looking at like $3,000 probably. By the time you get more.
Yeah.
Like
How
I
much is
said,
a
man,
sight's
if it
like
ain't
1,000?
broken, that
Well-
RX1, that first edition,
Yeah.
like that was next level when it came out. Mm-hmm. That's kind of why I got it. I didn't just buy one; I bought 2. I'm stupid. All right, I just wanted the Ultra and the other one,
I just can't believe how much that is.
and it's just I don't find anything. I'm still shooting groups.
Yeah. I want to see if I can find an older one, like an RX1 or an RX2.
Dude, Mike has one.
Does he? Is it for sale?
Oh no, he sold it.
Oh. Yeah, I'd like to just find like an RX1 or 2 or even 3.
Damn,
then just buy it.
I didn't even think you could probably
It's not
find one.
9. It's not that expensive. I'll take it. But yeah,
Dude.
I wish you could, but you're right-handed, right?
I am right. You
Yeah.
guys are lefties.
Wait, Ben's left too? No.
No.
He's
Not
right.
in a bow, no.
Not on a bow, but everything else, yeah.
My dominant eye, stupid.
But anyway, we need to go hunting. What else were we talking about? George, what have you been up to? You haven't been on we haven't done the dudes for a while. I think
Well,
the
wait,
last dudes
since
was
the-
when we were
building
the
San Juan.
San Juan
No,
shop.
before San Juan, right?
No, I thought we did one
We
after.
we did one at the shop.
I know that, but I thought
It
we
was
did
like a
another one
little
after.
clip it,
Did we?
and
I don't
then
know.
since then we
Now I'm gonna
been
look.
we built the San Clemente,
Yeah. That place is going awesome.
Been a long year.
and then I've been building Pilates studios.
Yeah. Are you done with those?
I'm done. I finally said you need to hire a legit contractor, a project manager, because they didn't want to pay me for all that.
Oh.
And so I just said I can't do this.
Yeah.
And it was stressful, man. I took that on, and I took on this huge project for this aerospace company,
Yeah.
and it's just me.
Yeah.
And I was project managing a construction crew, and then trying to do this all within like this 2 months time.
Yeah.
And my client for the studios decided to take a 2-month vacation to Europe.
Nice.
And so when, Artemio, he's a contractor.
It's at
that
my house
helped-
right now.
Yeah, that's right. He told me he was coming here. But it's just like, I'm just in the middle trying to pay these
Yeah.
guys as they're getting work done. And these people are in Europe, and just, I have 1 hour of time, like at 10 a.m. on my time.
Yeah.
To like, hey, send me, it's just been, that's not my thing.
Yeah.
Like I've managed restaurant, like I've done all that, but when the owners want something done and you decide to take a vacation when you're building 3 locations at once,
Yeah, that's
and
kinda
then leave
crazy.
me, and then you don't want to pay me. I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So that put me in like stress bomb. Like it's been a rough 2 months. And yeah, it was difficult, man. I went through some hard times. I called you or text you guys like emotionally and physically, but BioPro, your sponsor,
Not planned.
not planned. I started it, and it definitely helped a lot, like on top of my other regimens. But yeah, like I'm off coffee now.
I know, it's crazy to me.
I know when I told you, you're like, what? I'm like, because I drink a lot of coffee, But I'm off coffee. I work all day physically. I'll go hit golf balls, or I'll go to the range first, the archery, shoot, I don't know, 50, 60 shots with a 70-pound bow. And then I'll go hit a bucket of golf balls and go home, maybe eat something, kiss the girls, get caught up. And by like 9, I'm going on my walk.
Wow.
And I've lost like 20 pounds.
Dude.
And it's all ever since I started BioPro. Like it's crazy, dude. Like, cause I was crashing hard. Like I would get off work, come home, and I would like sit and then fall asleep. And ever since I started that, like I take that and like a multivitamin, and obviously I'm on TRT. I've been on that. for like 7 years. And when Ben mentioned the BioPro, he's like, oh, dude, it was when we were building San Clemente. And I told him, I'm like, dude, I need something, man. I'm just like, something's missing. He's like, oh, try this. And I'm like, what is it? And then he explained everything. And then I heard the podcast and I'm like, sign me up. Right? What's your guy? Like, I'll order, I literally ordered it right there. Unfortunately, my shit, he's like, hey, did you get it? I'm like, no. It was like 3 weeks late. It got lost. They sent me a free one. Or that one eventually showed up, but they sent me another one right away.
Oh, sick.
So I got a free box. And it's like, what am I going to do? Because I have it on subscription. So it's like, so I gave it to Mike. And I have Mike on it right now.
Oh, sick.
Oh, good.
So I'm like, just try this for a month. If it works, we'll get you on the thing. Because,
Yeah.
But for me being 47 and... like it's a game changer, dude.
Yeah.
Like to have that much energy.
Yeah.
And then trying to roll with these guys early in the morning with Anthony.
Yeah.
They're like, you going to be there? I'm like, yeah, man. Are you going to be there?
Dude, that's awesome.
It's crazy because I noticed a little bit of a difference like 3 weeks in the first time we did it. And I was in a good rhythm, right? It was pre-San Clemente opening. And so like I had... I was able to like exercise. I was training a lot, doing all this stuff. And then when San Clemente opened, obviously that kind of shifted a little. And I noticed me personally, my body like also shifting. But it's not, I can't say it was solely just because like BioPro didn't work. I got off my diet. I got off my workout regimen. The only thing I didn't stop doing was training jiu-jitsu. But it's just like, it wasn't enough. And then we went on that houseboat trip, and dude, I've only worked out twice weights-wise since the houseboat trip. And I'm like, gosh, dang it. So for me, I've noticed it in my body composition where I feel like I stopped. My last workout was the first week of July. And so you figure all of July, all of August, 2 full months, like I should have definitely gained a little weight or got a little bit more pudgy or something like that. But my body hasn't changed and my weight hasn't changed.
Yeah.
And Devin and I were talking about it, and she's like,
yeah, I noticed you. It's cool when people notice it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you on are you on Ozempic? I'm like, no. I'm like, this is straight, son. This is straight hard work. But the thing is, I like I'll go swim and stuff, but I have like the gym at the shop where Manny is, and I could go use any time. But my work is so labor intensive.
Right.
Like I probably should maybe work out a little bit, but I'm like lifting, like I said, like I just did those big tables and they're 700 pounds each.
Yeah.
And I'm moving stuff all the time and I'm constantly going. Like for me at work, I already put in the 10,000 steps before I even get home.
Yeah.
And then I'm adding at the end, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of it, like I'm going to shoot my bow, pulling back 70 pounds, or like swinging a golf ball. Like I am being active,
right?
But I'm not like physically
it's just
lifting
different.
weight. It's just different. Yeah. And in that, and just that and walking, it's like 20 pounds, dude.
Yeah.
To where my wife, like my wife's like, I'm laying in bed. She's like, oh my God, your stomach's going. Or like River, like she's like, Dad, what's your clothes? Like my clothes on. I had to order more shorts, like 2 sizes smaller.
That's
and
so
like
cool.
it feels good. Like that feels good, you know, to know that something's working.
Yeah.
Is it BioPro? Yeah, I think that helps a lot. But it's like also you got to put in that effort too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that this is we're just talking about this because this was definitely not planned. Like if you're listening, like this was not intended. We're not trying to sell you BioPro, but
no.
I think we're all in that stage where we're just talking about like trying to better yourself in any way, right?
Yeah.
That's obviously like mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And when you find something that works, it's like that's why Adam was so stoked to share it with us. Just it like works for him. Like we don't gain anything from sharing this. Like they sponsored our podcast for Jordan and I, which is rad. But it's not like we're getting like if I sell you a box, it's not like we.
I don't even think I use your guys' discount. I just got the discount of being a member.
So they see.
Okay, well, I don't know what to do. Like, did I go and be like, put that in my next order? Because it's already auto,
Yeah, you could change it.
All right, I'll do that.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have so many factors that like at first I remember it feeling like it helped me stay awake a lot more and I was feeling super energized. But then I just went through this season where like the kids aren't sleeping and all this different stuff. But what I did notice the other day is that like you, I got back to working out, but I felt like I still maintained some muscle mass when I stayed off.
That would have normally left.
Left, and I feel like I'm gaining muscle mass a little easier
Quicker.
and faster. Yeah, like because I've been hitting some workouts the last couple weeks, but they're not as hard or like intense or as heavy as they should be. But I'm seeing like the same results I would have from heavier workouts.
Yeah.
So,
Which I noticed that too. So I told you I only worked out twice, and for me, like I don't lift weights, but I was doing I always butcher it. What's the with the dumbbell single? You start with it low and you throw it over your head.
Kettlebells?
single arm snatch.
Yeah, snatch,
okay,
a single arm snatch. When I was recovering last year in my workout, like my back rehab, dude, I was doing like 10-pound weights, right? And then when I got healthy and stronger in July before I stopped working out again, I was averaging anywhere from, depending how I felt, 30. I would use like a 30 to 50-pound dumbbell, just depending how I felt.
Yeah.
And I do like 15 reps, 3 sets type thing. When I worked out last week, I just grabbed a 40.
Yeah.
Just like nothing.
Oh, that's the other. Yeah, I got a 40-pound weight vest when I go on my walks.
Nice.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I
You think like it'd be a lot, but the way they balance, it's actually
It feels good.
It feels good.
Yeah.
I think I need to get like a legit weight vest because I have a plate carrier that has like the fake weights in
the
it.
vest is good.
But I don't like.
I'm gonna send you
I don't
the
want to
link
just
right
like
now.
wear. Nowadays, everyone's so crazy that I don't want to just be like using a plate carrier running down the street like. Like I'm sure.
See,
like,
I can't run.
And I live in San Clemente, so it's like it's a beach town, so people will get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I don't want to be that guy. Like, oh yeah, like
That's my worst fear
is
wearing out my knees. I know so many guys who've knee surgeries. I'm
Yeah.
like, so I'm just like, if I don't need to run, I'm not gonna run.
I'm sending you the one that we
Walking
have.
just enough.
Cool. That's what I need to do. I need to take that with me to the gym to do stair climbs. I had to do especially doing the fire stuff. I gotta get back in.
Dev and I have this one at home.
Stairs.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate doing that stair machine, the Stairmaster. Freaking hate that thing.
But Ben, you're rolling like 3 times a week too, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is like I can't say that. I just sent you that link.
Sick.
I can't say that for me outside of the BioPro, like the fact that I'm being able to do what I'm doing without putting the work in for my body, that's why I think the BioPro plus all the other stuff I use is working. Like because of the nature of how jacked up my back is.
Yeah.
If I like, dude, this time last year, if I would have got even 2 days off of my rehab workouts, I was out. Versus this time, like, dude, I'm barely exercising outside of jiu-jitsu, and I'm still training 3 days, sometimes 4 days in the week, without doing the normal recovery things that I usually do. I still do recovery, like I'll still walk on my treadmill. I'll do a couple of my stretches that I have to do, and then I sauna. But outside of that, dude, it's been 2 months since I've like done my actual conditioning workouts, and since I'm able to still roll, like that's got to be testament to itself of like.
You guys have a 20 or a 40 pound?
We have 40.
Yeah, that's the thing with me. Like I am on TRT, but also when I got tested out, my levels were 72.
I'm curious to see what it will be now.
I am too. I'm actually so.
I need to get my blood drawn again because my TRT was. I didn't know that my TRT was super low.
Like how low?
Not super like you guys low.
Yeah, mine was like 12-year-old girl low.
Mine was like 85-year-old man low.
Oh. Mine like 72. That's like.
Yeah, I think I was
the
like
doctor's like, how are you doing?
I think it was like in the 280s.
Which is still low. Dude, anything under 300,
Under 300
is freaking low. And you're 35. Like, dude, that's.
Yeah,
Well,
I've been
I had a
you were
stroke,
telling
though,
me
too.
about that blood thing, but I'm actually going to do the waist to wells one.
Oh, that one's good too, though.
Yeah.
But though, I'm really curious to see if your test spiked a little, because that's one of the things that they're seeing results with the BioPro is people that are on TRT have seen an increase in their test while being on BioPro.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, I had to go back to the doc because I get the pellets.
Yeah.
And one of the pellets pushed out of my muscle.
Oh my god.
So I had to go get it re-put in the doctor's like, well, let's just try to put it in. And it wasn't with the gun. He like cut me open and cut my muscle and like shoved it in with his thumb or whatever.
What?
So now it was like a week ago, but it came back up. So now they're like, all right, well, you got to come in and
No, thank you.
yeah. So it's been like I was supposed to roll last week with the guys, and I'm like, yeah, no, I got stitches in my butt. and it's just, but for me, it's better than doing the shots because I don't got to worry about
Dude,
it.
the shots are brutal.
It's like every 6 months I go, I get it done.
Yeah.
And it, like that's coming up. So right now I can't I haven't gotten my levels checked and I'm gonna do the waist to well thing.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do it next week and then hopefully
See how it works.
Have you seen that one, that the at-home one?
Function?
There's a lot of them. The one
put,
with
like,
the heat
that
pad and
the heat
all
pad, then you put that like disc on, and you press it down, and it pulls, and then you like they'll literally send an Uber to your, or it's like an Instacart. So you do that, right? You press the button, it fills up full of blood. You put it in the little thing. Yeah. You hit the app, and they send an Uber to your house to pick it up.
Oh shit!
And then they pick it up, and they go drop it off at the lab.
That's kind of creepy.
And I guess it's like once a month, and it was like $40 a month, or
Did
like
you guys
$30
listen
a
to
month.
that pod with Brigham and Rogan last week, or was it earlier this week? Or
I haven't.
He's the founder of Waist to Well.
No, what is Waist to Well?
It's like a telemedicine, like
Teledoc type thing.
it is and it's not. Like it's they have their facility in Austin, but it's just like doing BP, like all the natural stuff,
Okay.
like just
so that's
medicine
what I
place.
did with Anthony Consiglio.
Pretty much. It's very similar.
Yeah, they do the whole stack and everything like that.
Yeah,
They
and
can
they'll
prescribe
figure
it.
out what's up with you. And for me, I'm skeptic with all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like even with the BioPro, I'm skeptic, but it comes to a point where I don't want to feel like this anymore. Right?
Yeah.
Well, you can be skeptic, but if like you don't try it, how are you gonna know?
Exactly.
You know, it's like, okay, cool. Like,
And blood work's everything, man.
Dude.
Like forever, like that. And I'm grateful to my doctor, and every time I see him, I hug him, dude.
yeah,
He's like my hero because he's the one that found. Like I would go get blood tests done, and they don't check for testosterone.
Right.
It's not on the when you get a physical and all that. They don't check it. You got to ask for it. Like Mike just went and got his done, and I'm like, hey, are you getting your test checked? And he's like, no, it's not on. I'm like, request it.
yeah,
Because they won't do it
unless you ask for it.
unless you ask for it.
Yeah.
And my doctor's like, oh, we're going to test you for everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And like he's like, oh, you need to come in, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm coming in. We got to go over your results. Before like he even came in to give me my results, like the nurse came in with a shot and like, oh, here, we got to give you this. And I'm like, what's like, oh, you this is testosterone. And then he came in, he's like, hey, yeah, so you're starting TRT. I'm like, what is TRT? He's like, you don't have any. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you know all the stuff you've been like your depression and anxiety and all this you've been dealing with for years?
Right.
It's because your hormones have been fucked up. Everything's been messed up. And that's why I'm bringing up that like Waist to Well. And this is kind of why I reached out to you like, hey, I want to go on. Is because like all these shootings and shit, not to mention the Charlie that just happened, but like the one in Minnesota and RFK and even Rogan and him were talking about SSRIs, right? Mm-hmm. And how all these kids are on SSRIs and all that. I'm on SSRIs. Like I've been on them for almost a majority of my life and it's saved my life. And people think like that's what's causing these kids to do this stuff or like all this bad stuff to happen. I'm like, nah, man. Like those things help so many people. They've helped me. Like I have a chemical imbalance that I didn't know what it was, you know? It made me struggle with my faith and everything because I didn't know what was going on. And then when I finally were able to get on testosterone and got my hormone levels figured out, like it changed my life completely. And then I did more research on it and all. Like SSRIs are a foundation. Like you build a house, you need a foundation. It's still going to take exercise, good people in your life, like so many things to help you. Like it's not going to fix anything. Mm-hmm. It's just going to kind of stabilize you to put in the work to be a better person. You know, it's like therapy, right? Therapy, you don't go to therapy to like fix your problems. You go to therapy for someone to help you understand them so you can learn how to to deal with them and cope with it, because they're never going to go away. Like, obviously on the podcast before I told my story, like, I've been through a lot of shit. I have every reason to have this chemical imbalance between drugs and trauma and all that. And it's like, I remember when Ben came and he's like, oh dude, my testosterone, I'm gonna go on TRT. And you were cautious, remember?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, it's like diabetes, man. Like, people need to take insulin because they're not producing it. You need testosterone because you're not producing it. Like vitamin D, like vitamins we take every day. It's like, it's not that we take them because, just because. It's like, we lack, the older you get, your body doesn't produce anymore. And I feel like with Ways to Well and people like that, realizing, instead of dumping you on all these prescription meds, thinking that's going to help, like, let's figure out the root problem, like BioPro. Like, you don't need to take this chemically produced HGH. Like, we're going to naturally find a way to figure it out and it's more of like, your body will produce this.
Yeah.
It might need help. Let's figure out how to make it work, right?
Yeah.
But the thing about, like, as good as all that is, but Brigham and Joe were just, they're just like, SSRIs is a problem. Like, nah, you can't do that. You can't say that because it discourages people from getting help when that could possibly help them, Yeah. And I'm like, you just got to do your research, man. You got to look into everything. You got to put in the work too. Like, I was struggling, I went off them, and because I was feeling good, and I was telling you guys, like, I'm like, if I was any time I could do it, it'd be now. Like I haven't had an episode in 5 years, and my episodes were bad, and they would last for months, and so I'm like, I'm gonna try this, and too much stress in my life.
Yeah,
just too much, like running a business, and then vacation thing happened, and that all came at the same time. Like, it closed down, and that I didn't realize it'd affect me, and it did. And being off my meds and trying to balance, like, all that stress, I couldn't do it, man. And I popped, and so I had to go back on, which I tried it. It didn't work, and I'm like, all right, dude, I accept it. This is what I got to do. And it's not like a bunch of shit. It's like I take Zoloft, 50 milligrams, nothing, right? Like, there's people on a ton of stuff that doctors prescribe, and it sucks. And yeah, nobody wants to be on it. But when I was going through it, like when I called you guys, dude, just listening to your podcast, like I sat in just listening, like, I can't control how my mind is, or like, I just was crying in there for like 2 hours, and I don't even know why, because you guys were talking about something positive. Like, I was listening to a song that was and it just made me want to cry. Like, and then that leads to like anxiety, and my anxiety was through the roof, and like how I did. And it's not who I am either, right? Like, you guys know me. I'm outgoing. It's not. And when I'm in it, I'm like, this isn't me. There's people who choose to want to be sad and miserable, and they live in their sorrow and victim, all that. That's not who I am. So it's even more difficult. People say, well, what is it like? I'm like, picture you being in a sauna, and every 10 minutes, the temperature keeps going and going, and there's no door to get out. That's how it feels. And that's why people, like, kill them. They can't handle it anymore. And dude, on this one too, like, it got bad, like, where I had to call Gladys, and I'm like, I can't do it. Like, I don't know. This is too much. My anxiety was so bad, the depression. And I just kept telling myself, I'm like, dude, you just got to hold it. You got to let your body and all those chemicals just balance out again. And it's going to take time, and it's just stages, man.
Yeah.
You just go through these stages and stages. Like, as much as I don't show it, like, when I see you guys that I've seen you, like, I hide it well because I've dealt with it my whole life. But I haven't felt like that in like 5 years. So it was kind of new again.
Yeah.
And I'm just, it was horrible. I wish it on no one. I'd rather take like broken bones and all that over than that mental feeling of losing control and not knowing anything. It sucks, man. Yeah. I wish it on nobody.
Do you feel like this, because you said you used to have those episodes, every once in a while. Do you feel like this one was at all different in a sense that you were able to handle it a little bit better, or you kind of, because it sounds like this time you were talking yourself through it. Hey, I know what's going on. This is what's going on.
Yeah.
It'll regulate. It'll pass. It's just, I got to get through it. Do you feel like you were able to, because of the work that you've done on yourself, clearly, handle it better?
And then just doing, like I said, walking, being around people, even though I didn't want, like, it's at the point where you're scared. I was scared to look at my phone. That's how bad it is. Like, you just don't even want to deal with reality, with life going on. But you have to. Like, I'm the breadwinner in my family. Like, I own this business. I can't just walk away, and I have these projects. So it's just even more stress on top of that. So it's just that fight, man. Yeah. That resilience of like, fuck, figure it out, because nobody else is there to do it for you, you know?
Do you ever find yourself, and this is also if someone else is like listening and dealing with something similar, because I'm not going to try to even sit here and act like I understand, because I don't.
Yeah, like, everybody's different.
And I've never experienced that in my life. And so for me, I hate when people try to pretend like, oh yeah, I get it. I can empathize.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel that for you, but I can't even sit here and be like, oh yeah, I understand. Like I don't. And but did you ever find yourself just like questioning, almost like oh, what's wrong with me? Like
all
why?
the time.
And so what do you, when you get in that headspace, when you're already in a lower space, like what's some steps that you were using to try to like not
fight?
Just the pure fight.
Pure fight. Like I said, hey, we're going to come to church. Yeah. Right? Me and Gladys went. We went to Mesa. Dude, how was like, you didn't know. It was like clawing me being there. Not in a negative way, in the way of like, it was too much. It was too, like, my anxiety was so bad, like so bad. And I was just like, don't let it get, fight. And me and, River, we wanted her to go to the thing. And me and Gladys went and sat. And Devin was in front of us, and your wife, and you were behind. It was weird because
everyone was separated. Yeah,
yeah, and we were sitting there, and Gladys wanted, like, we're Catholic, like we grew up Catholic, and she's like, hey, I want to go to church. I'm like, you know what, I kind of need that right now. I need something, and she's like, well, let's go, and I'm like, well, I don't want to go to Catholic church because it's boring. She's like, so I'm like, let's go to Ben's and Devin's, and she's like, okay, well, like, what do they do? And I'm like, it's just. I'm like, like when the priest does the gospel after they do the whole traditional reading out of this. So picture that, like music and the preacher doing the gospel and some more music, and then that's it. She's like, oh, so there's no like kneeling and all that.
It's all the fun parts.
She's like, oh, okay, well, let's go. Right? And so we go, and music's great, like. And then preacher comes and starts talking. Dude, my wife, she just broke down. She cried from the moment he spoke till the moment he stopped talking. And I didn't know she needed it more than I did, right? Just hearing that. And she's like, I don't know what it is, but I needed that. Like, I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
I needed to hear that. To the point where she was so emotional, she didn't understand why people kept coming up to her when we first got there, saying hi. Like, she's just not used to that. Yeah, she's like, why are they doing that? I'm like, this church, it's what they do.
It should be.
It should be.
This is what it should be.
She was confused. Like, we don't do that in Catholic. Like, it's very traditional. Like, you do. It's like at one point in Catholic Mass, you turn and say hi, But there were some people who, when they said, oh, greet your neighbor, and we said hi, and the one guy's wife that was behind us wasn't able to turn, and he wanted to introduce his wife. So when we were leaving, he's like, hey, I just wanted to introduce my wife. Gladys just couldn't hold it in. She just broke down again, dude.
Yeah.
And then we're like, an emotional mess.
Is that why you guys left so quick?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
We went and
Dude,
got
they like disappeared.
We went and got River's upstairs, like doing stuff, like hula hooping, and we're like, and which was good too.
Yeah,
Like,
Cash said she had a blast. River did.
Yeah. No, we were gonna. I had to work, unfortunately, this past, so we didn't go. Because she's like, "Hey, are we going?" I'm like, "Babe, I'm on deadline. Like, they're picking these things up on Wednesday, and I need another week to finish them." So
they went on a Sunday too, where I couldn't be with them because I was working.
Yeah.
You weren't there.
I was not there.
Anthony wasn't there. So you went like in a time, and I'm saying, like, obviously, like, people have said this, and you've heard us say it, and to non-believers, they don't understand, but like, God works in mysterious ways, right? We could have potentially been like your comfort space, like, and we weren't. We couldn't be.
Honestly, though, Devin, like, when we were getting River set up, she didn't go and take Cash up right away. She waited. She made sure we got everything, because the lady who was helping wasn't, like, when we were registering her in, she didn't know. And Devin was just like patient, and she's like, "All right, come on, I'll show you guys." Like, she was super helpful. I was grateful for that, because we were a mess. I was a mess. I didn't know Gladys was me. I was like dealing with all.
Yeah.
I was just in my head, like my anxiety was like, dude.
Oh, and Liz and Danny weren't there. They go to the church too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Danny was, though.
Danny was. Liz wasn't there.
He was with your dad, I think.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But like, everyone that would have been able to be like, walk
we were
through,
just
sit with
alone,
them.
like on the side.
Yeah. Everyone was.
Yeah, he
gone.
texted me. He's like, George is here. I was like, what the heck, dude?
But like, Devin and your wife were like two rows up.
And I'm sitting in a different area.
I turn, and like Ben's like 4 rows back, like, hey, like by himself. I'm like, why is everybody by themselves, man?
It's because I came in late.
I think you were sitting with your mom, right?
Yeah.
Because your dad, where was your dad?
Security.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the person who's on is a rover.
Okay.
And then we have people sitting in. Yeah, but it was just like one of those things. But dude, it was so cool to see you there. And Jordan and I, like, we've said this, but like, we would never force like our faith onto someone.
No.
But rather trying to just live our life through our actions, right? And showing that maybe, hey, like, whether you disagree or agree with like what happened with Charlie Kirk, not what happened. If you freaking disagree with what happened, you got a problem.
Right? I can't believe the stuff people are saying right now. I stopped following. Dude, I'm just like,
it's insane to me. Like, even the politician I hate the most in the planet, I would never celebrate if he got up and got shot. And died. I would celebrate the second he's out of office, but the celebrating a death of somebody who was a freaking father and a husband, dude. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to get started because I will.
Yeah, it was. So I was.
I want to.
So that was. So I was delivering those tables that Wednesday, right? And it's gonna be full circle. That's why I want to bring this up. Is I was delivering those tables. Mike sent me a thing on like a text message, like, "Hey, is this real?" I didn't check it. I was so focused on getting these tables delivered, right? And so I get back to the shop. It's like 4, and the guy's like, "Dude, did you hear about Charlie Kirk?" I'm like, "No, Mike sent me something." And then instead of telling me, they just showed me. And I'm like, what? Yeah. Like, instantly, dude, just gut, like, drop. And I was getting ready to go meet the girls for dinner.
Yeah.
An early dinner. And I'm like, I felt sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
That in that moment, I swear to you, dude, I didn't do it like out, but in my head, I just started praying.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, this is insane. This is like, and all I could think about was, this man did nothing to nobody.
Yeah.
He literally was just
sharing
his thoughts and everything. Like, he wasn't criticizing anybody. Like, he had his opinions and all that, but he's not like a Nick Fuentes. He's not like all these other crazy people.
Yeah.
And
he's not even a government member, official.
No,
he's just a dude sharing his thoughts. His
and
beliefs.
the amount of respect he had for
other people and their opinions.
Yeah. There is that one thing with Cenk Uygur where he went but who doesn't at Cenk? The guy antagonizes
I'd
people.
say the one he was on stage and kind of lost his temper.
But Cenk pisses off everybody. That
when
guy's
you're gonna
out
lose your temper in a debate sometimes. It's gonna happen. But
he was like dude, like that, like out of all the public figures that could have been, there's no good way to say this. Out of all the public figures that could have been targeted, he was like the person that like was the most compassionate and like an active listener to every argument that people would.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like,
and not in a condescending way.
Yeah,
either.
not in like a I'm totally right, you're totally wrong, you stupid idiot.
Yeah.
But in just like a hey, let's like he did literally what everyone says they should do. Sit down and have a conversation, like an actual conversation with people.
yeah, and getting mocked and ridiculed and sometimes violence like towards him and things thrown at him. And I think again, like what's just crazy and why I think the world needs God even more is the fact that you have so many polarizing views, right? Like just look at your social media feed. I have so many people resharing, praying, saddened, and then I have people that are like, well, if there wasn't guns allowed, you wouldn't have died. And you're just like, dude, you're missing the point. Like, and we've said this so many times on this podcast, but when did we just lose the ability to be able to disagree with things? Like the three of us in this room, we don't agree with each other on everything.
That's a good thing too.
Yeah, you can't.
If you're hanging out with only people that you agree with all the time, there's something wrong.
No, but it's just like, why is it so polarizing now that you're cheering that a guy that is just standing on his values, his faith, his morals, and sharing them,
and not hurting anybody.
Just sharing them.
Yeah.
Yes, he's not for abortion. Okay, if you're pro-abortion, you guys can just disagree.
Yeah.
You don't need to freaking murder the dude and then celebrate for it because he doesn't share the same values as you. Like that is what's crazy to me. The lack of compassion and empathy is kind of terrifying.
Dude, the fact that people, after he died, certain groups of people compared him to Hitler. Dude. I was just like, do you understand what Hitler did to people? Like physically physically killed and murdered people. This man literally went to college campuses and sat down and exercised a First Amendment right of sharing a conversation where he let someone else disagree with him. That's not what Hitler did.
No.
Yeah.
You would freaking the Gestapo would take you and you disappear.
Yeah,
like,
people. I think
this is insane.
I saw another one where these kids had like loudspeakers just screaming, "They got him in the neck."
Yeah.
I'm just like, what is going on,
dude? Or like the people with the comments of, "I hope that bullet was okay," and I'm just like, dude, it again. Even the person
it's
I don't
evil.
Even the person I hate the most in a political figure, I would never, ever in a million years celebrate that. It's just. It's
no
insane.
death should ever be celebrated.
No.
Even if for a bad person. Like even, dude, I've had so many people burn me and the first thing I did was one, forgive them. Because I'm not gonna let them take that space up in my head. Yeah. I forgive everybody, dude. Like burn me hard. I had my own cousin, I had him watch my house and he came back into my life. I had him watch my house while I went to Gladys to like the Bay Area for like a weekend, right? And I'm like, hey man, just feed Lucy and all this. And he was working with me at the time too. And I had a lot of cash in my room and he stole it. It was like $5,000 in cash. And I got home and I went to look and I knew it was him. But I also had other guys who would come there and like Dana Jr. and all that who were working with me because I had my shop at my house. I had a huge house. And so I text all the guys and I'm like, look, I'm going to send this message. I already know who took it, but I'm going to let you know. I'm going to send this message to everybody. Just know it's not you. It's my cousin.
Yeah.
You know, he's the one that did it, but I want him to think that I don't know who did it. So I'm like, hey guys, I don't know what's up. Like, I had this money taken from me, no questions asked. I'm like, I have hidden camera in my room, so I haven't looked at it yet. No questions asked. I'm not going to look at it. Whoever took the money, just bring it back, put it in my mailbox, and that's it. Like, whatever. Dude, within a minute, he called crying. Like, it was me and like all this. I'm like, all right, man. Well, you know, he spent that money in a weekend. I'm like, he's like, well, what do you want? I'm like, well, I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah.
Come to work, you know? And he came and I'm like, so do you have the money? And he's like, no, I spent it already. And I'm like, all right, well, what do you think I should do with you, dude? He's like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know, coming every excuse why he needed the whatever and all this. And I'm like, well, I can't let you because that trust is gone. And I'm not going to, like, my family is here. Like, this is my work. Like, you can't, I'm sorry. Like, I let him use my truck. Like, I'm like, the sad part is that you could have just came to me and I would have gave you the money.
Yeah.
If you needed it. That's the heartbreaking part. Like, we just built this relationship again, and our families are big group of, like, we're coming together again, and now you ruined it. All these people who have missed you that wonder where you've been, and then I got you to come to Thanksgiving, and like your mom's excited, like everybody's excited to see you, and now you just went and ruined it because of your actions. You know? And I'm like, I forgive you, dude. I love you. You're like my cousin, but I will never, ever, you can't work for me anymore.
Yeah, you can love someone and not trust them.
Yeah. And it's just like,
Jordan.
That's,
Wow.
But it's just like, you know, people, money isn't everything, man.
Right. No.
And like, I've had nothing and have everything that I want. Like, it doesn't change anything. Like, having the right people in your life is everything, man. And I think with those people and like these kids who don't have that or choose not to have that or whatever, it's just like, you need those people, man. Mm-hmm. You need those people in your life to hold you accountable, and also people that you could trust, you know, not just your family, but actually close friends. You know, people trip out like when we see you and I'm like, all right, I love you, brother, or I love you, dude. And people look at us like, did you just say you love him? I'm like, yeah. That's my boy. I love a lot of people, you know. Not a lot, but there's a certain amount of people like I truly do. Like, I would do anything for them. Like, you just build these relationships, and that's what it's all about, man. We're all chasing these life is chasing this feeling and memory we had and wanting to feel that again. And that's what love is. It's like, I want to feel that feeling of what I felt the first time that I felt that in that moment with that person. And you hold on to that shit. And that's what makes relationships last forever, right? Because that literally, that's what it's like. We're all chasing these memories of these feelings, dude.
I don't know if you remember it. You were telling originally, you said the Charlie Kirk stuff because you wanted to bring it back around full circle. Do you remember where you were going to head with that?
It was the praying with the church.
Yeah.
Like me going, like, I haven't prayed in. Here's the other thing. I didn't even know my wife. She's like, you know, I pray for you every night, right? I'm like, what? She's like, yeah. I'm like, really? Because, you know, she knows I've been going through a hard time. She's like, you know, I pray for you every night. And I'm like, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And me, I'm just like, I have my affirmations and stuff at night. And regardless if it's to God or the universe, like, I'm just saying thank you, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, it's a struggle, man. Like, when I it's this thing that I don't want to feel forced. I want it to be that this is what I really want, you know? And that's kind of like where I'm at. Like, I was angry, dude, up until I think maybe I needed this reset. Maybe I needed this relapse of going through this deep, dark depression episode, anxiety thing again to get reset. Because even I was talking with Alberto and Dr. Jason, and they're like, we noticed you're like cussing a lot. But you're like, I'm like, you know what? It's not that I don't like it. It's just, I was just angry. And it could have been everything, like the vacation stuff, just those clients that left me hanging and went on vacation, You know, like I was just angry, dude. Like I would go into therapy and I tell my therapist, I'm like, just my eyes hurt. I feel like I'm constantly trying to fix everything as I'm driving around my city because we're in Santa Ana, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, and I just don't want to be that. I don't want to have that feeling where I'm always trying to fix everything. Like I want to just have peace in my heart. And I think I've been thinking a lot about it. It's like, maybe I needed this to happen because I also was in therapy before this. I was telling her, you know what? Like I kind of miss going through that feeling. She's like, why? She's like, because every time I came out of it, I felt more alive.
You remember how good life is.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I feel that because that's how I felt coming out of the stroke. Like, you know, for that first little bit. Like, actually, it was funny because Caitlin sent me this awesome text the other day when I was at school. But basically, like, the short version was, like, do you feel like we're getting too caught up in our stress in our life, in our need for more, and forgetting that, like, you're alive and, like, we're a family unit and we, like, have everything we need? And she's like, and how grateful we are for that. And I was like, yeah. She's like, I think it's just like all this terribleness. It was after the Charlie Kirk thing, and there was she sent me another shooting here in Santa Ana.
I saw that one.
She was like, she was like, do you think that we're getting too caught up in the need for more and like the stress of just the day to day and forgetting that like we honestly are just so amazingly blessed. And I was like, 100%.
Yeah, and that's life,
like,
though.
Yeah. I was like, but thanks for the reminder. You know, like
finding that balance, I think, is what we're all looking for.
Yeah.
Like every person, you're that is just walking this earth right now is trying to find that balance of who am I, what am I gonna do, what do I believe, what do I stand for. Even for the sociopaths that are so extreme and want to cheer for someone dying, like you're looking for something. You're trying to figure out, where do I fit in? How do I belong? How do I act? Like, clearly I want to celebrate this, but I don't know why. And I think just you, George, coming on and sharing your journey through this whole process over the last year and a half. So the last one was January 28th. That's when we released it.
Wow.
The last, like, one of these that we have done. So, I mean, dude, that's freaking 8 months ago. 7.5 months ago. And I think that's what life is. It's that journey. And we're sitting here, we're talking about, I think the last one, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't listened to it in a long time, but I'm pretty sure you talked about wanting to be able to go to a church, but you're just like not there yet because what you just said like a few minutes ago, you want it to be what you want. And now fast forward 7.5 months later, you walked into the church. And
on your own, when like none of us were there.
We didn't even invite you. Not that we needed to. You have an open invite.
You say, hey, I'm coming.
Yeah, you have an open invite. We would love to have you every time. But even since then too, you've gone to like a couple of the men's breakfasts, and I know you've done that to support like us. But
no, I've come there for me too,
and it's just been cool.
I do everything. One, I do it for support, but also I wouldn't do something I wouldn't want to do for myself.
Yeah,
like, you know, I like. We all need. Look, man, it doesn't hurt to hear good things from good people. You know, we choose to listen to what we want to listen to, you know, or see what we want to see. Like, if I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to hear some positive stuff, then I'm going to take everything from it and absorb it and learn from it and understand how other people think. Like,
not everyone's like that, though, clearly. Like, look at the last couple of days.
They choose that. Like, you know, maybe they haven't hit the darkness. I've hit so many, losing a child. Like I wish that on no one, you know, and that's hell in itself. And it's just going through so much and getting through so much. Like, all you want is peace, man. That's all you want. Like, in this one episode, I really missed having a father. That one hit me hard, this one. And it never hit me hard in the past episodes I've had, but this one, it was really, I just really wanted, and I think it's because I see you with you, and I'm listening to the podcast and how you guys talk about your dads and everything, and I wish I had a male role model like that when I'm weak. Because when I'm in this thing, there's two Georges. There's George, who was the scared little kid who got tossed around in all these houses and hid under beds because he was afraid of the people that were there, and was abused by these people. There's that scared kid, and then there's the George who got through it all and fought through everything. And when I'm in that dark place, this little kid takes over and is just scared all the time. And it's this constant battle with this one and this one.
Yeah.
And
knowing you need to be this one, but feeling like this one.
yeah. And this one just wants to have that father to be like, you know what? It's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Like that dad when you're sitting in the back seat and it's pouring rain or snow and you're scared and you look in the rear view and he looks there and winks and you know everything's going to be all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's just
I called my dad last week.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dude, I don't know. This is my thought process on what I'm thinking right now. Like, what are you thinking about what I just said? Like, I literally just last week. And so I don't, again, like I've said it before, Jordan said it before, like, I'm not sharing that to obviously rub it into someone's face that doesn't have that. I'm sharing it to show like the importance of it. And you have that ability to do that to your kids now. And it's like, if you're a dad listening and you didn't have a dad, like my wife, that didn't have a friggin' dad, and she actually, we haven't fully talked about it, but she just cut him out of her life.
Completely. I remember last time they were kind of.
Her and I haven't even talked about it much. We've talked about it, and I've let her know, hey, I'm here, but I'm not going to keep pushing it. I'm here. But she just did that. So again, if you're listening, the point of us sharing all this stuff and walking through life, and you guys are probably getting tired of us saying it, but it's to remember that we have the abilities now to stop or provide or change the reality of what you had and what could be with your current children. And I think that is one of the most powerful things we can do. Is like, I understand that the relationship I have with my dad more and more is not normal, right? And I'm even more grateful for it. And actually, no, probably after we get off this, I haven't told my dad how thankful I am for him anytime recently, like at all, actually. It's been more of like a, hey, I need this, or hey, what are you
What's
doing?
crazy is I think you thank him more with us than you actually tell him.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Because I remember there's a lot of time, even when we're hunting and everything, you're just like, I owe my dad so much.
Oh, yeah.
He's like my hero.
My dad, this is, again, not to rub, I'm 34 years old, and I called my dad like 3 weeks ago, and I was like, I told him, I'm making the transition back to the fire stuff. I was like, I don't have any of my stuff. And my dad goes, oh, I have it all backed up. I was like,
I remember you saying that on the podcast.
I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I got it all. I was like, I'm a grown ass man with 3 kids, like all this rent. I pay all my and I'm like, hey, Dad, do you have my stuff? I was just like,
that's what dads are for, dude.
I'm like, what the? Thank you, thank you. What the heck, man?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I just have I have just like a folder full of a bunch of your stuff.
That's
and I was just
that's that generation of parents.
Dude,
like they save everything.
Yeah, and it's in like a folder nicely or organized.
Hey, Mom, do you have my birth certificate? Hold on, let me look.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I know. And
Go. No, I remember there was a conversation we had a while ago where I was like, oh, I'm getting rid of a bunch of stuff because I'm never going back. My dad's like, you sure you don't want to keep any of that? And I was like, no. He's like, let me just hold on to it. And he went and scanned literally everything and put it on a folder.
That's awesome.
And saved it for me. And I'm like, bro, that's like a whole new goal unlocked.
Yeah.
Like as a dad, I'm like, that's a whole new goal that I like want to hit.
yeah, you could save it on a little tiny thing like this.
Yeah, it's crazy. But dude, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, man.
We're always here for you. You know that.
Oh, I know.
Like people listening, man, like find somebody.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds dumb and it might feel almost impossible for you to find someone, but it's only impossible because you're probably not seeking for it. And so I would highly, highly, highly encourage you to find someone.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we haven't really. This is probably the most we've hung out in a long time.
Since probably April.
But
April,
it doesn't mean we always check up on each other. Like, when I text, you guys were there for me. Like,
even just sending stupid memes to each other.
Yeah,
like it's all
like,
part
we're
of it.
always
That's a true friend.
connecting, even though we're not. And I've tried. Like, I'm like, oh, maybe let's do barbecue this weekend or something. We're just like, we're all busy.
Life is crazy right now.
Yeah.
Like, even at church, like.
I literally texted him. I was like, "Where'd you go?"
2 minutes with you.
I was like, "Bro,"
but we had to go. We were both like losing it.
No,
and River's like, "What's the matter with you guys?"
She's like, "I had so much fun. Did you guys not have fun?
What's wrong?"
I just wanted to make sure you guys weren't like left by yourself.
No,
or, like,
no.
I wanted to like say, like, ask, like, how you.
Which it was really cool. That couple they saw and they're like, "Oh, it's all right. Well, it's okay." You know, because Gladys was like, "Ooh," you know, it's like I can't.
So nice to meet you.
Oh man! Well,
anyway.
hopefully you guys come back.
Yeah, I think we're coming Sunday.
You'll be there, right?
I will. Yeah. I don't have any.
And I'm not working.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
So I'm
Well, we
actually
could all
just
hang
there.
out.
So I get
Do
legit
lunch
Sunday.
after or something.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for an awesome episode. The dudes are back. We'll not do as big of a gap between this one and the next one. But guys, remember, go check out Bio Pro.
Yes.
That stuff is pretty awesome. We have a link down below. There's a link, and then the code is GDGD. Go grab a new Good Dude, Good Dad hat. And as always, be a good dude, be a good dad.